trio. Now, 330,000 orders placed at QVC in what we call the Tightline Full Lash Mascara. So I will tell you right now, this teeny tiny mascara wand is going to give you big, bold lashes. And if you struggle with shaky hands, or you're a newbie with mascara, or have someone in your life who is, and it's just too terrifying to get close to that eye, this is what you need. Now, $81 is what we should be paying for a trio, because each tube costs $27. We are not at $81, we are at $45 instead. That is cheaper than drugstore prices. Last summer, I forgot to bring my mascara with me on vacation. I will never do that again. I ran to the grocery store, I went to the color cosmetics section, and I could not even find a grocery store mascara for under $15. I was shocked because it's been a long time. Usually I'm always a QVC customer when it comes to makeup. So I'm telling you right now, when you get 3 for $44, that is dynamite. So let's go into it, because it is the mascara itself, but it's the Tightline tube that really gets everybody crazy around here.
Well, it looks different because it is different. So Tightline is your full lash length mascara primer, but it does so much more than that. We call it a primer, but it actually delivers black pigment. So a typical primer normally is white, but this one's black, so you could wear it on its own. By the way, this is actually won for best mascara here at QVC, and technically it's in the primer category. But think of it this way: this is going to replace your eyeliner, your lash enhancing serum based primer, and it's going to be your volumizing mascara in one step. So if you're someone who maybe has hooded eyelids, and when you put an eyeliner on, it takes up the very minimal precious eyelid space that you have, and then you can't really see it anyway. Maybe you're someone who has really thin, sparse lashes, or maybe you're missing lashes. The tight lining effect allows it to go in between each lash, giving you the look of an eyeliner and a full lash line, even if you don't have it. The super skinny wand allows you to get all the way to the root, the base of your lash line. And why that's important is because if you've ever seen someone while they're talking to you, they're blinking and you can see there's like a blank space that wasn't coated by their mascara. There's always like that first 1/3 where the lash meets the root. You can't cover that or coat that because the brush of the mascara is too big. This brush allows you to get all the way to the base, the root of the lash line. You coat the entire length of your lashes, making them look longer than they've ever looked before.
Well, and you get 3 of them. So share if you want to, right?
Or
like
not.
if you've got a house, I know, right? If you want to. If you have a house full of women, you have one, your daughter has one, your sister has one, and so on. But look at this. It's incredible how we can get every single lash to be defined, expand, and just blow on up.
Okay, I asked Autumn not to apply yet because I want to show you. All right, you're going to see her apply in a second, but if you're wondering what makes Tightline so special, this eye here that she has Tightline on, see how this eye looks larger than the other eye?
Yes.
See how it looks more wide open than the other eye. See how this eye looks more lifted, and in turn, it ends up making the whole side of that face look more lifted. It also looks like she's wearing eyeliner, also looks like she's wearing mascara, and she's not wearing either. She's only wearing Tightline.
My goodness, you've got Bambi eyes going on right now, Autumn. Seriously. And I was very impressed with the way that you did not blink every 2 seconds. That was very impressive. But dear eyes, for sure.
Yeah.
And $44.98 brings home 3. Mascara is one of those products, if no one's ever told you this before, you do need to refresh every few months because they get dry. Honestly, you can't ever really see inside the tube, so you think you have a fresh, kind of nice, wet, moist tube, and it's dried out or empty. So you're gonna love that you get 3. And look at how easy it is to get close to the eye.
So good.
I don't think I wore mascara for way later once I started applying makeup, because I could still never feel confident with that big old mascara wand to your tiny little eyeball.
I'm telling you, like, there have been times where I have run out of Tightline at home, and I will keep the brush, I'll clean it and wash it with alcohol, which I don't even know if that's sanitary enough, and I will put it into my other mascaras because the brush makes the biggest difference. And you saw even, so as Autumn's applying, keep this in mind, if you back in the day, we used to call 3 of these a supersize. If you are gifting this to someone who's maybe new at makeup, this is a great product to have that moment with your granddaughter or that person in your family, kind of bond over beauty. And because you know that there's no parabens, there's no sulfates. Okay, it's great for sensitive eyes. The ingredients are much like a lash serum, so biotin and collagen and peptide proteins. So not only are you giving her something super innovative and smart and different than what's out there on the beauty market, but you're also gifting a treatment that you can feel confident is going to be good for them.
So true. I love that you said that. You get 3, $45. 3 should be $81. I mean, if you're going to the beauty store and you're like, I'll try this and I'll try that, and you walk up with 3, 4, 5 items in your shopping cart, you know you are spending over $100, if not over $200, the way that beauty prices are. Here's 3 products for $44.98. And look at Sheila. I mean, it doesn't matter if your lashes are already long or barely there. The Tightline gets in, it grabs them, it expands them and extends them.
Look in the before, you can barely see Sheila's lashes. How many of us can relate? And then in the after, her lashes are not only reaching up and around the crease of the eyelid, but they're separated, they're defined. That lash line looks thick and full. That's what Tightline does for you.
I love it. You know, I have interesting lashes. The lashes at the end of my row are very long, but the lashes in the corner are very, very short. So when I use Tightline, I can make the little tiny inner lashes look as long as the outer lashes.
Oh my gosh.
All right, friends.
Very, very dynamic.